Hello guys, this is the Terraria expert and Sam. Welcome back to another RAGE2 live stream, everyone. Welcome back. It is live stream Sunday. Welcome back. I've got face cam. I know you're probably sick of seeing me today because I was at the airport. For some reason the webcam and you're not going to be able to see me lips move because I've just moved the mic a little bit. Because as you all know, I super glued this the other day, which it wasn't very a clever idea, guys. Because now this is even further to my right, but your left, or was it? I don't know how it will be, but basically, I can't move it. No, I don't mean it's stuck like this, but this hinge here, I can't move it any closer. So my setup is pretty much dreadful. It's kind of dark in my room, so I've just lit the webcam up, and as you can see, these are all my planes, my All Over Manchester collection. I don't know when I last did a webcam video. I know it was Friday vlog, but in a gaming video. And we're just going to continue with RAGE2. I say continue. If you didn't see the last video, we pretty much finished the game. I think the last RAGE2 video was on... Was it last Sunday? I think it was last Sunday, you know. I do apologise for the lack of everything. And look what's still uploading. Yeah, my blooming Survival Island... No, I'm joking. That's why I didn't do this video last night. My live stream from earlier, so and there's a bunch of my embarrassing videos. Pretty interesting. Also last night I bought no, I'm not going to show you any of that, but I bought 2 747s last night. I told you in the live stream before. Balloon hunting. What's that all about? But yeah, welcome back to the stream. I didn't really give a specific time. Quite literally Pacific. Yeah, like a time I was going to be streaming. I don't know if anyone's going to join. Oh no, 33 people have joined. It boosts up like halfway through. Yeah, halfway through. Yeah, so I'll be ending in a minute. Oh no, it's stupid. Yeah, I did a live stream today, as you all know, and it's pretty good live stream. I mean, I'm just doing it just to not fill time, but when I'm there, because of the low air traffic speed, you know, at Manchester, all the streams have been doing at our moment. I don't know if Smile24 watches it. No, Smile24 doesn't watch, but I know he's aware of it. We Gaming watches all the way through, because I know he's like that, and Squid Ink Gaming, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Look at that massive thing there. I also have brought webcam into this just because I didn't do this video last night, so I just kind of felt like, I'm gonna, give the people what they want, which is not me. So yes, or you will never get away from me. Oh look, there's been a massive crash. Hey, that would be a good opportunity to take one of these things down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna take one of them down because I've never done it before. I don't know. I think my mic feels a little bit further away than it normally does. I think that's what's up with it. Oh no, it's moving. It's moving. Kill it. Get it. Oh look, I'm hardly taking it down. I want to take one down. It's got like nukes on it and everything. I do realise I'm live streaming. Got webcam on. How can you take it down? Oh god, he's gonna hurt me. Get off a bike. Get off a bike, son. Look at all these muppets here. Yeah, don't you move. I'm gonna take you down. Yeah, do you have to shoot at the missile or just any part of it? I think it's the missile you gotta shoot. Yeah, it's slowly moving. These goons are being a pain as always. Oh, look at that. Did you see MT Aviation today? No, I didn't. But I found out something interesting. Some guy called Plane Spotting Ringway who only watches, obviously my aviation videos. And on the Sam Lockett channel. I don't know if he knows that I am Sam Lockett, but he kind of associates with, aviation. So anything like... Whoa! It's like the 767 today. We didn't even see a 767. The, thingy... Oh, no, it's going. Quick chase. Oh, God, it's been run over. My dad's been hit. Oh, look at this. Welcome to RAGE2. I found out something. MT Aviation on YouTube. Yeah, MT Aviation. Yeah, apparently the guy at the visitor park, the one I take the piss out of, Matthew. Apparently he's actually one of the lads who works at MT Aviation. Works! Or, one of the people that post the videos on it. And I did notice he's quite high-toned, Matthew. He's quite high-key, if you know what I mean. He's quite... you right, guys? How are you? Yeah, the visitor park, yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, someone told me. And I had to look it up when I got home, like, MT Aviation, Matthew. But it said, by Tom and Matthew. And I was like, oh, yes. Because I thought he was having me on. Yeah, I know, I do think people are having me on. But yeah, apparently, I know none of you care. But that girl at the airport, guys. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I actually saw her today as well. No, I actually did. She was, Yeah, you know, when I said, oh, I saw Keith at the end of my live stream, and We Gaming will know because I split the live stream up for 2 videos. Not because I was at the thingy car park, which I think some people assumed. Oh god, I thought the game sound's gone. I was about to lose me rag. He said lose me nan. Oh god, not again. Not again! Oh, not her too. Yeah. But no, you know what I mean? Yeah, I did. Oh, it's back again. Oh no, I think that's a new one. Oh, I keep thinking the game sound's gone. Yeah, apparently. So I've just been taking, you know, so into account of this today. Yeah, you know when I ended the live stream, the 6.1 stream? Oh, just so much has happened today as well. Yeah, I said I saw Keith. The game says, oh, did she? Yeah, she was with him, walking up. So I didn't end the live stream because of that, because my dad was saying, oh, shall we go? Come on, shall we go? Because I said 10 more minutes. And yeah, to be fair, yeah, it was 10 minutes later. And yeah, she was walking up with this Keith one who works at the visitor park. And yeah, probably the Matthew guy who works at reception. You know the one I said, oh, the girl I fancy from the airport, you all know. Yeah, she was there today at the Style, Rory 23 left. And she was literally there for like 1 minute. She went up with this Keith guy who's a bit of a... he's alright, he's an alright guy, he's a bit of a ponce. And literally... just 2 minutes later, and I was about to put on my magic show. You know what I mean? End the stream, switch personalities. Ooh, I'm now a drummer. I'm now a drummer. I'm now someone really cool. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, you know what I mean. That's pretty interesting. So I ended the stream because I didn't want to look like a dickhead out myself. I don't know if she recognised me. She kind of just looked, and I looked, and I was like, oh no, it's her. And then I quickly went. No, she went before me, and then we followed, and well, we didn't follow, but yeah, I was just packing up my stuff, and I was like, what are the chances of seeing Keith there? I mean, yeah, right opposite, you know, where I've been spotting today, guys. Yeah, is the visitor park, so it's not surprising you'll see people who work somewhere in the hemisphere, in the perimeter of where they work, if you know what I mean, like Manchester Airport. They work at the visitor park. Yeah, they're going for a walk. I don't know why, but yeah, like almost like the staff are all married together. You would think they live in a big, like those Indians that work at those Indian houses. They all sleep in the same bedroom. Yeah, you know what I mean. And now that they're allowed out, I think we're all allowed out. Like thinking of something really special. Yeah, I know it's pretty interesting. But yeah, apparently Matthew, who works with this, you know, the girl at the airport, I found Mario. Yeah, I know it's interesting. Apparently he's actually MT Aviation. Because I did realise, yeah, he knew his my ATC recorder, guys, which I forgot to bring today. Yeah, he set that up for me, and I thought, God, he knows it well. How does he know that so well? And my dad just said, oh yeah, these people know it really well. You know, there is a reason they work in that job. And I was like, yeah, now that makes sense. Like almost like my dad knew before me, but now I kind of said, oh yeah, I think that Matthew one's a YouTuber, and he said, who? You know what I mean? Like, who's Matthew? He said, Matthew Wilcox. And I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to bother here. And then we popped to Marks and Spencer's on the way back. And I was kind of just like starstruck that I saw bloody that girl from the airport and all that. And I was like, whoa. Will she follow us into Marks and Spencer's? So yeah, I put my glasses on and everything. Yeah, to go into Marks and Spencer's. Yeah, right near opposite the visitor park. Yeah, let's explain how you get there. You turn off at the I think it's the AA5, not the AA5. That's to Terminal 1, isn't it? The AAA5 or something. No, it's yeah. The first pulling off for Manchester Airport. Pulling off Manchester. Yeah, it's me. I'm pulling off Manchester or something that works at Manchester Airport. I'm pulling off. Oh god. Not like I'm taking off. Oh god. I know that makes sense in the vocabulary term. Yeah, I know I did a survival video on Friday. I know that, you know, I did know it. Not all into this. Yeah, I've ordered, I said, yeah, I've ordered a Singapore, or a Singapore as it says on the website. It must be foreign. It does, it says Singapore, and it says rotable landing gear. Rotable landing gear. And I think they mean rotatable. You know what I mean? It's just a bit, we can't spell these people, so... Yeah, my dad saw it and he was like, oh god, what are you dealing with here? And I was like, oh no, it's the same company that made my Cathay Pacific A350, and they're quite good. They've got the anti-collision lights, actually like a jewel, a red jewel. It's like deja vu in these videos. I could really treat the Alzheimer's. Oh god. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that I know I never knew Matthew was MC Aviation. I mean, I don't know what I was really expecting, to be honest, because one of the girls who does work at the visitor park, who's a bit older than the rest, she used to be an EasyJet pilot or cabin crew. Well, there's a bit of a difference. And yeah, she used to serve drinks on EasyJet, and she was telling us all about it. And some guy called, I think his name was Chris, actually. Or was his name Harvey? I don't know. And he was 36. He wasn't 36, but 36 years of being a air traffic controller at Heathrow. So you know what I mean. You do get to meet some amazing lives at these sort of places like visitor parks. And apparently in the Antique Roadshow today they were under Concorde or something. Not today, it was in the summer, obviously. But yeah, they basically just said, "Oh, look at this big plane we're under." I'm telling you what, some people, I suppose you could say that about anything, like, "Oh my god, Terraria expert, you don't know where you're standing, boy. You're on something, and you're not even admiring it. You're just doing what a typical millennial will do." But no, being under the wings of Concorde, you know, that's and not knowing about it. More like not knowing what the plane's called. Some guy just said, "Oh, it's fantastic being under this big plane." You know what I mean? People on TV, when it comes to aviation, it's bloody hilarious. It is. It's like the people that you know with the news, like BBC and all that, when they try and make a documentary, it's cringy anyway, if I dare to get away with that word. But like I'm dead politically correct. But when they get onto things that are a bit more, you know, educational, the things that, you know, the BBC aren't really about, like intellectual. They try to be intellectual, they're not. Like aviation. You know what I mean? It is. It's just even more embarrassing. If anything, I like taking the mick out of things that aren't embarrassing, but things that think they know about things. That's an important industry like aviation, and we just cock it all up. Yeah, I find that funny because I can comment on it and get a bit of seniority from other people. More like looking like a dickhead in front of other people. But now I learned a lot today. Went to Marks and Spencer's, got my favourite sandwich, salmon and cucumber, and got and he said Cotton the Caterpillar. Who's he? Cotton the Caterpillar. God, you've heard of him. He's dangerous. Yeah, he has a load of cotton, and he's a calipicker. He picks up calendars. Yeah, and he's a caterpillar. He's a bit of a weird person, but yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing in Rage. It's become like Fallout. Oh, sorry. Look at me. Oh God, look at this idiot. Oh, well, look at that! It's like Matthew at the airport. Oh, as if it is. As if it is. It's Matthew. Oh God, he's going everywhere. Shoot him. Tell you what, the people in this game are bloody idiots. Go on, I wanna. Oh yeah. Go on. Can I nick his? And he's gonna knock his motorbike. Can I nick his motorbike? Off you go. Off you go. Off you go. Who's shooting me now? Blimey now, I'll tell you. Where? Go away! Oh God! Where did they go? I think they went quite far away. I want to know where they went. We're miles away, guys. Alright, I didn't know where they went. Yeah, we went to Marks and Spencer's. And I bought, just some Haribos. And, not Haribos, yeah, Haribo Tang Fastics. And, the, you know, the strawberry ones. Yeah, the big strawberries, so, yeah. I was actually a bit offhand in that Marks and Spencer's. Some black guy was, as always. And yeah, he was basically saying, oh yeah, you can get, two for the price of one. Or it's cheaper to get two. And I've had this whole faff before, and it's been like, oh, do I just get the same drink, or can I get a different drink? And they're all like, oh no, you just need to get a drink that's the same as Coke. So I get Pepsi, and then they're like, no. And you know what I mean? It really pisses me off, that sort of customer service. Like, they're trying to be helpful, but they're not. They're not helping you. And to be honest, what the heck, Matthew? Is that girl? Yeah, what she did today? Yeah, yeah. I don't think she's very nice, to be honest. She's a bit, you know what I mean? I think she's better than everyone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like people like that. So I don't like myself then. It's Matthew. Yeah, not Matthew at the airport. My mate Matthew Wilcox. I've got to see him. I think he's a bit lonely. I texted him the other day and he was just saying, I'm coping okay. And I was like, you know what? He doesn't deserve it. None of us deserve it. And we've got someone in my family. I'm not going to say her name, but yeah, she's bloody annoying. She keeps texting my dad, and my dad's just blocked her, and he's just said, listen, such and such. You know, my mum, you know, my mum's going through the worst year of her life, you know, losing my granddad, and I've got 2 kids that, you know, their school life's been completely ruined, and you know what I mean, there's people that their heart's in the right place, but they just keep, you know, wanting to, you know, have a meet up in stupid times like these. And yeah, my dad's just told us straight, because in my family it's no, you know, no pissing around, is it? At least I don't like to piss around. I just cleaned my desk before, because yeah, I had roast chicken for tea, and the gravy wasn't very good. I actually said to my mum, I said, it's watery, it's not very good, because I dropped the potato and the gravy went all over my desk, and it was greasy anyway, so I've just get a bit of Dettol surface cleaner, and I've just sprayed it and cleaned my desk, because I like being clean. I do. Got greasy hair, but I like being clean. Oh, it's not funny, is it? Yeah. I don't like things that are really greasy, if you know what I mean, like food. I mean, I like McDonald's, but mainly the chips. But yeah, you know, when gravy's just really greasy, you can see your own reflection in it. Not my type of food. If anything, I've been a nightmare today. Yeah, for Guy Marks and Spencer's. What happened then? Did someone just go flying? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, they're just running. Yeah, the guy said, oh, do you, it's one person is thingy, you know, you can get one and buy another one, that whole thing, like it's cheaper to get 2 packets of sweets. And I just said to him, do I really have to? And my dad just said, oh yeah, just go on, it's cheaper. What the hell? So Guy at Marks and Spencer's, and yeah, I just got anything, and you know, with all this social distancing measures, I think I'm taking it quite seriously, but I just lost my rag. I didn't lose my rag, but I just didn't need it, because I wanted to get out of Marks and Spencer's in case I caught anything. In my way, I'm trying to not protect myself, but I'm trying to, you know, just be a decent person, not look like a decent person. Someone who wants to look like a decent person puts rainbows up in their windows. If you want to be a decent person, social distance. If you know what I mean, it's kind of like that thing, like donating to charity doesn't make you a good person. You just need to be a good person to donate to charity. If you know what I mean, it's kind of like this whole rainbow thing in the window. Putting a rainbow in the window doesn't make you look good. If you know what I mean, you just need to be good to realise, you know, the social distance. You've seen me at the airport. I'm miles away from people, and that's not because me. I just don't want to spread it onto other people and piss people off. If you know what I mean. Because I've seen it, you know what I mean, I've been into some supermarkets and people are getting right close at a moment, and yeah, I don't want to look like, oh, like, how good am I, but, you know, I just want to have a bit of common decency, you know, it's not hard in times like these to have a bit of common decency. In the Royal Mail this morning, were giving me loads about, oh yeah, because of the thingy virus, we can't do customer service properly, and, you know what I mean, that's been and gone now, that's been and gone. Been and gone. I don't mean the virus. I mean that whole thing where people can work from home. You know, I've had it from Amazon. I've had it from DPD. I haven't had it from DPD, but DPD are quite bad at delivering models when you need them. But no, anything that can't come quick on Amazon, it is plain models or anything. I'm telling you, it's not. Amazon's not the best with antique stuff, if you know what I mean. Antique. All right. So this thing here, guys. This Aer Lingus, it's now antique, or it might be antique in the future. But, yeah, all these airlines are probably gone bust now. Oh yeah, and you know when I was saying in my stream before, the Etihad A380, if it wasn't an Etihad A380, I was just saying, oh yeah, I wonder if Etihad are getting rid of their A380s. Yeah, they're getting rid of their A380s. I watched DJ's Aviation, and yeah, he just said, yeah, the A380s from Etihad. I know DJ's Aviation is good, but I know he stutters a lot. He stutters, and he's a bit dull. I wouldn't like a channel that's all. His logo is something like soaring to new news heights, or soaring to new heights. I mean, yeah, his content is really alright, but But you know, it's a bit dismal. He just reports all the gloomy stuff in aviation. Like he can't recall anything nice onto his channel. Imagine being a channel that is literally a funeral for aviation. DJ's Aviation. That's digging joy aviation, not DJ aviation. Well, that's what it stands for. Digging joy aviation. Digging a hole for aviation. That's DJ's Aviation for you, because he's so bloody gloomy on what to report in the. Because there's nice things in the aviation world, like the I don't know if I've told you, they have the I think Virgin have liverized one of their. Oh yeah, I think it's GV Nap. I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, they've liverized it in NHS stuff to support it. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, yeah, it's a bit overdone, but that's a nice way to end off a fleet, to have something important in our times, you know, public healthcare. And he hasn't even reported that. He's just reported like, oh yeah, the situation at Emirates, the situation at Qatar, the situation. I feel like the situation at DJ's Aviation. Yeah, Jesus, I'm telling you, he is really, really gloomy. I don't know. I think he's a bit dark as well, or dark news in aviation. Oh God, here we go again. You've got your black shirts on, guys. Have you got your black shirts and your black ties? Well, yeah. Welcome to DJ's Aviation, where we only report the darkest news in aviation. And it is like that. I'm not overreacting. It is a bit dull, but I suppose he's a good, creditable news source. That's all we need. We don't need fake news, because fake news at the moment is very inappropriate. Oh, aren't I acting political? Political. Yeah. Wiggum says, how about the girl at school? Oh God, don't be. Yeah. Giving us. Yeah. Giving us all about that. Yeah. Giving us everything, if you will. If you will. I would say if you will. No, she's alright. She's alright. I don't even know her. I held the door for her. No, we're not going on about this. I saw my favourite woman on earth today again. Not Claros. We go to the airport. I did have to. For a bit of a time. Things are starting to get back together. Though saying that, apparently Jet 2 and TUI have, you know, whimpered away in the same. They're not starting flights until July. I don't know why. I mean, they're losing money. I mean, that's their problem at the end of the day. But yeah, they don't want to start flights. I mean, the thing is, I'm not saying it's safe enough, but Spain's opening again in July, and Jet2's only real income customers are, you know, I want to go to Spain for a week. They'll do anything to make money. But out of my pleasure, yeah, it's a bit annoying because I can't see any Jet2s anytime soon. Though EasyJet, I know, I never thought I'd say it. EasyJet are flying on the 15th of June. Yeah, it's a little less than a month. Yeah, it's all exciting, isn't it? Not really. No, Jet2 aren't flying till whatever time. It's like they're whimpering out. It's like, I actually saw a good video by EasyJet, and they said we'll ask passengers to wear a mask at the airport. We use the best filtered air on the aircraft that they use in hospitals. I mean, I don't think it works like that, but yeah, because people in hospitals with filtered air are on bloody ventilators. So, guys, when you're flying, you'll be on a ventilator, alright? You have a bloody mask over you, you're looking at the window like bloody Nunu the Hoover. You know what I mean? It's not going to look very good. So, yeah, my flight to Dubai. Why would EasyJet be going to Dubai? My flight to Athens. Bloody Nunu. Yeah. Yeah, it's bloody Henry the Hoover. All load of Henry the Hoovers. All your bloody oxygen masks going up into the blooming roof. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be joking about that, but yeah, I don't know what they mean by filtered air, but Jet2 and TUI are just I know, I really like to have a go at TUI for some reason. Look at the handstand. Cartwheel, sorry. You should really know. I did just gymnastics, yeah, a little while ago. It's the main reason I stopped. Couldn't pronounce it properly. Oh, Matthew's died. EasyJet Aviation, whatever his blooming name is. Yeah, no, so. Yeah, Matthew's very good at the visitor park. Yeah, he's like, hi guys, and he kind of keeps himself to himself. He has like poofed back hair. Like my dad said, he's got bedsheet hair. you know the whole joke where like you wake up and your mum said, you get up, you lazy thing, and you've gone, oh no, and you do that and it gets stuck. You know what I mean? Because you've had your thing out. Oh, that's disgusting. It's a very rubbish joke, but what was a good joke I came up with the other day? Oh yeah, that was it. Oh yeah, I was saying something on the news about some black reporter, and I said, oh, something. They're all bloody saying they all butter themselves in makeup to make themselves look whiter, and my mum just said, oh yeah, you've got very short-sighted views. And before ever, and I walked into the door, you know, short-sighted views, and my dad just found it hilarious. And that's the sort of thing my granddad would absolutely roar off laughing. Not being racist. Oh, I wasn't really being racist. I was just saying, oh, I think she's proven herself to be a bit whiter than she is, and that was all. It's basically another miscitrine issue. Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just riffing on the RAGE2. That's a genius, mate. Yeah, it's quite funny. I'm glad you all aren't snowflakes. I'm so happy I've got an audience. I can't say it enough. Not racism, I mean for thank you. Oh, look at him sliding down the hill. Oh God, look, Simon Cowell. He's lost his leg as well. How do you lose your leg that quick? Oh God, actually I really felt a bit this morning on the way to the airport. I hadn't eaten, so that's probably why. But once I got there, sorry. God, sorry. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, it was interesting. What did I say the other day? That's bad grammar. I said sheeps. Yeah, I said sheeps. My dad said sheep. I was like, yeah, sheep. Sorry. Yeah, bad grammar isn't accepted in our house. In our house. In the middle of the street, where the Royal Mail can't find anywhere to sleep. Yeah, the Royal Mail aren't delivering my models. They are. It's my fault. I haven't put my house number. I put the postcode, thinking, oh yeah, they'll know the house by the postcode. But it doesn't work like that apparently, because everywhere in my area's got the same postcode. It's good, isn't it? And yeah, that's the rural council for you. Bloody garbage. The Wirral Council. So I'm having a go at my council now. The Wirral Council. Wow. I'm having a go at the Wirral Council, the Wirral government. Jesus. No, you don't mess with them. They've got an awful lot of issues. I don't think postcodes will be their last issues. There's bloody. I was about to say there's bloody knife crime in Birkenhead. I don't think it's that bad, but there's a lot of problems in Birkenhead. Obviously not now, but when things were normal, things were yeah, bad. People stealing things, people dealing. Yeah, I suppose it's quite a rough area for Wirral. It's mixed. You get some nice areas like Eastham, which is alright. Bebington, where I go to school, it's alright down there. Yeah, Higher Bebington, where my school is, where I walk up to the shop. That's a bit rough. Only a bit rough. And what else is quite rough? New Ferry, Rock Ferry, those kind of areas in the Wirral Peninsula. I mean, it's right next to Liverpool. I mean, yeah, the Beatles and all that. That's what people associate with. This is what people associate me with. Oh, what a plank of wood. Oh, sorry, I thought it looked dirty. Oh, God, I need to grow up. I really need to grow up. Report it as much you like. YouTube aren't doing a thing at the moment because they're all working from home. Sorry, if we're all at home, we're not working from home. That's something. Yeah, and apparently tomorrow's another bank holiday Monday. Yeah, as if people are getting enough breaks at the moment. I expect things to be done on my behalf, and when things aren't, I don't like it. I am like that. I don't like things not going my way. I mean, if it's an understandable situation, yeah, I understand it. Like, for example, a lockdown. But no, I don't call it quarantine. That's what Muslims call it. That's the last thing they call it. More like block down. More like blow down. Blow down. That's not funny because I think it's been 3 years since the Manchester bombing. If anything, I should have a right to say it because I live in the northwest. Oh my God, I'm not a good sportsman. God, watch me. If I ever get on the news, if I create something quite good in the future, I'm only saying quite good, because it would never last long, knowing me. Look at that. If that was done in my area, the barrel wouldn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. What was that? Someone just fell. Who's just fallen? So we've got falling people now. Have you just seen someone? I've just seen someone die. Yes, I've got to do a quest or something, some balloon thing. Projects, that's got nothing to do with me anymore. Yeah, we killed Thingy in the last video. And he said Davros. Yeah, we killed Davros and Claros in the last video. That's how we did it. That's how we did it. That's what we did. Project Dagger. Ranger. Game crashed in the last video for Signal. The blooming Signal. I've completed all of them. Why can't that one just go to Wasteland Celebrity? I've done all of them. Sorry. Ark hunts. Outside it sounds like ark hunts. Yeah. Bunch of Muppets. Tutorials. Yeah, alright. I think we've done it to death. Oh, my teeth are funny. East Road Overlook. Jesus. We're gonna go there. Jesus as well. Amazing to hear that someone has a channel who works there. What, the visitor? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, a bit better than IQ Aviation. I mean, he was there. He didn't work there, but he said to me, "Oh, yeah, IQ Aviation, IQ Aviation." Like, how am I meant to know who you are? I looked him up and I was like, oh, not very impressed. So, another Muslim thinking he's better than everyone else. Just gonna say that. Well, I'm really ripping into the Muslims, aren't I? I think I should be ripping into the Chinese. I did. I said before. Ever see one? And you know, if we lose any more people in our family, I've only lost one, but that's bad enough, isn't it? Do you think a grenade's attached to my head? Yeah, like a Muslim. Yeah, I'm actually gonna spit in the Chinese person's face. Oh, not literally, but I'm not gonna give him business. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes them, but there's some things to say and some things not to say, and that's probably one of them. No, I'm not very happy. I'm not. No. No one is, but saying you're going to spit in one of their faces isn't very pleasant. I mean, at least it's not racism. Alright, so you spit in their face, but at least it's not racism. Yeah. No, I'm not going to spit in there. I feel like I said a bit too much there. David Macon's getting strangled by a Chinese person. He's got that to cover his eyes. So, you know, because they all look the same. Oh God! Alright. I think I need to wind it down now. Sorry if you're Chinese, I mean, to be honest, I don't care. I honestly don't care. As unprofessional as it is, as unprofessional as your country is, so if anything, we're an old married couple. But now I'm not impressed. I lost my granddad. Alright. Big deal. But now I'm not happy with the whole. You know, just have a deal with things as well. Like, they've got a plane called the Comac, and it's as good as an A318. Come on. And then they've got the Great Wall of China that, you know, apparently Cheshire Hills looks better. And, you know what I mean? Dear me. So, to me, the place seems a bit flimsy. And people are small. They copy things. It sounds like little penis syndrome, doesn't it? Like they're jealous and they've got a copy or extend on something and they just wreck everything. It is this little man syndrome. It is actually a disorder. Yeah, one thing originated from China, the virus, and then one thing only happens in China. Yeah, and stays in China. Little man syndrome. Yeah, more like all look the same in syndrome. All look the same in syndrome. China. But now, I like the culture and all that, but I just feel like their modern society are just how they think, and you know, they're cruel to animals. You know what I mean? It's like, well, what sort of respect do you to the human race? If aliens had to abduct people, can they please just take China? Jesus, at least they look a bit more different to the rest. Apparently they think that about us. They say us people smell like milk. And like our eyes are huge. I mean, yeah. But there's more of us than you. I like Japan, but I don't like China. And nobody likes China at the moment. And if you're gonna say, oh, you're being racist, and because I never know who's watching. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I just no. I feel like I've had to give my view on it for a long time, and yeah, I'm not. I'm not pointing any fingers here, but it's just a bit like, well, I've already known China were a hated nation anyway, and I've bought their products, and they are a shit, and here's just another more evidence that yeah, their country is absolutely, and the people are just the most weirdest. And I mean, that ASMR, that's some Chinese people stuffing their mouths full of, you know what I mean, shit, like eating live octopuses and all that. You know what I mean? That's China for you. Load of weird things, wrecking everything, stealing everything. That's China. China, nasty. Donald Trump wannabe. Here we are. How do I get up there? Actually, how do I get up? Is there a ladder? It's a bit stupid. Imagine going to bed in this place. Going to bed. But yeah, I don't know. I had a Chinese friend. She was really weird. I mean, I had a Chinese friend too, Ellie Chan. And she was a nice girl. She was, but her parents were very strict. And it was like, is there really any need for it? Because I think the child just ends up being disturbed. And with disturbance becomes, you know what I mean? And I think that's most of them, so there we are. Just ripped into one of my little Chinese friends there. Oh my god, I just had a massive rumble. Was it a meteor? I don't know. Might have been a meteor. But no, China's okay. I like the culture, and some of them are okay. But it's so hard just to say, I don't mean all of you, but your Chinese nation is wrong. I don't mean all of you. It's just easier just to say the whole nation. Because I'm intolerable, and I get that. I'm probably going to end up getting smacked in the future. This face will get smacked. I know, but it does it. I know, I don't know. I just don't like their way of being. Like, yeah, you get the whole Americans trying to, you know, they're money desperate and they are so fake and false, the Americans. But then there's China who try and improve upon things, and yeah, some of them have. I mean, look at Samsung. They've, you know, had the Apple idea for a while, and they've made Apple better. And Samsung are Japanese, Sega and all of them. You know what I mean? Nissan and all that. You know, they're good examples of. Oh, they're all Japanese, sorry. Well, anything Chinese. I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit. I'm never quite good with, you know, the whole production side of things, like making things. But that's only because there's an instruction manual in front of them. You know what I mean? From like Europe or something. But anything foreign for them. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, we haven't got. It's almost like they don't have the imagination. It is. It's like they don't have the imagination to come up with things. So they steal instead. I mean, imagine. Yeah, getting some. So imagine me. You know, Stampy. I looked up to Stampy on YouTube back in 2014, and in a way, yeah, I still do. Oh my god. Oh, it's a shadow. Oh, that's dreadful. Is that meant to be a cloud? Oh, that's awful. And yeah, some bits of this game aren't finished. But yeah, they're like sky marks. No, I'm only joking. And yeah, like imagine me. You know, either take the inspiration from Stampy's videos and put it in your own, or I could literally create a lovely world, create a talk time series. Create a Terraria series, oh god. I think no. And like play with a friend who's called iBallistic Squidward or something. You know, that's China. They copy so obviously it is. It's like, well, I'm not going to buy this because for lack of your imagination and thought. Well, this just says like, well, it's almost like the easiest way to make something look like that. And I don't want like a gimmick. And that's China, a gimmick. Not China, more like trying to, yeah, not China, it's trying to come up with something to improve upon its ideas. But now I've seen things and they're like Samsung, but they're Japanese. They're completely different places. They are. I don't know if it's because like China's a more heavily populated area, and Beijing and all that with all the pollution. I mean, they haven't even fixed the pollution levels. It's like they're lazy. I know what my granddad was saying about they work hard. Because half the time, they're like the Mexicans, they all sleep, and like the Spanish are lazy. And they are. I've seen the bloody Spanish. Yeah, people like, you know, siestas in the middle of the afternoon, and then they go to bed at like 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's like, well, bloody hell. You know what I mean? They're like cats. Yeah. Bloody hell, amigo. You know what I mean? I don't think one night of not sleeping exists there, yeah. Yeah, none of them get dementia. Yeah. Said to get Diego. Yeah, Diego's got dementia, he can't remember a thing, and Dora the Explorer. Oh, I don't know. She's got yeah, Dora's got dementia and Diego's got, I don't know. Diego's got Alzheimer's. It's not funny. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like weird. Whereas Britain, and Britain's got its own problems, you know, the whole London's a shithole. It is. My dad said London's rubbish, like whoever would like to live in London must have a pretty stupid idea on quality. Oh, look at that. And yeah, London it's a crap hole. I agree, it's all full of people, full of foreigners. And that's probably the problem, the foreigners. But yeah, it is. You got bloody Scotland, that's always rainy. I've never been there. All the ginger people, and you got Ireland, and you get their Irish stuff, so it falls to pieces, a bit like China. No, actually, you proved the point. You know, if you say something's Irish, like, oh, I don't know, this is this can here, it's an Irish condom when it's empty, so it's rubbish. You know what I mean? Like, it's Irish. No, I think it should be Chinese. I think Irish things are alright, they're not that bad. I mean, I don't even know, but I haven't had anything that's Irish. My computer's Irish. It came from an Irish company, or from eBay. It was an authorised, Apple authorised service provider. The PC I've got now. And yeah, they were Irish, and it, you know, it didn't just come with a keyboard and no screen, which is good. So I don't know what the term means by it's Irish. I don't get the irony of it. The irony, yeah, I get it. The Ireland. Oh god, they just collided. Must be Irish. No. Yeah, I'm just trying to defend their nation. Defend their nation! I think Conor McGregor does a better job than me defending their nation. God, you'd think I'm like some principle of the world. Listen to my controller. Yeah. Xbox controllers are quite cheap. But I'm just saying China are a bit yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not having to go because my granddad's died. I've always thought China's, you know, be copy and stuff, but the fact that, oh yeah, this virus, you know, world pandemic, you know, it would originate from somewhere like there, wouldn't it? It would, it just would. It wouldn't come from Abu Dhabi or Israel or not even like America, because America's quite, you know, quite a clean place. You know, it would come from Asia because they have no perception on hygiene. You know what I mean? They eat like, look at him. They eat like, you know, fetuses and stuff, and they do. It just that, you know. It's like a look at like, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want. And I know the yellow as well, and you know, maybe just look a bit like, ugh, not very like supreme-y and stuff. Yeah, I don't think they are yellow. They're quite white actually. They're quite pale, but you know, they are quite. I think it's a stereotype. I don't know what's right and wrong, honestly. You know, they didn't teach me at school, and maybe teachers should, but maybe it's a good thing not being so politically correct these days, isn't it? I don't think anyone is politically correct anymore. You know, you can try and be something. I think my controls are a bit broken whenever yeah, it's quite when it vibrates, it really does vibrate. Yeah, even when you try so hard to do something, but then something like this happens, you're just like, I'm just gonna give up on being politically correct. What's it worth? What am I achieving at the end of the day? Just yeah, I know. My problems now become actually my problem. Yeah, I'm making a fool out of myself. Yeah, I don't think the world's got other things to worry about. And apparently gay people are all upset now. Because apparently their rainbow flag's been stolen. Like God, Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, they have like a bunch of like little babies. They're like, oh, you stole my rattle toy. Ah! Yeah, that's the gay people for you. Like, all sensitive and... It is. Like, I accept all the racism thing. I think that's more of an issue. And I try to do my best with keeping up to date with what to say these days and what not to say. I mean, it's very hard. Because, I don't know, it's you know, when you're not interested in something, why would you bother learning it? I'm just waiting till I get took up on this. Oh, sorry, there's been a load of comments. Oh, everyone's saying they don't like China. I bought headphones from China. It told me how to look. Told you how to look. Well, yeah. The sense of, yeah, hearing and then seeing, yeah, completely different things. Yeah, did the headphones come with eyes? Yeah, iPhones. Get it? Garbage iPhones. Yeah, not a phone, an iPhone. But I don't know, yeah. Who cares about being politically correct? It's just another thing to do. It's just another thing to do, yeah. I don't quite agree with that. I think some people just are very touchy, and I don't think it's a choice either. I think it's just how. So okay, it's like, and I think I understand this quite well. Oh, listen to me now. I'm just wandering around the world. I am just going off on one. Yeah, quite literally. Some people said maybe do some DLC. Okay, so imagine you're brought up like in... Oh my god, that train's white. Oh my god, it's one of the new trains in my area. Yeah, we've got new trains in my area. That's the first time I've actually seen it. Ooh, it's all white. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, they've brought in new trains on the Merseyside rail. Oh wow, I've just seen the first train. Yeah, we've got new trains in my area. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure I'll find out. I don't think it's an Amtrak or anything, but yeah. Yeah, train spotting, aviation, train spotting, no. I want to do some train spotting, but I don't see the point really, because I don't really have anywhere near me where... I mean, yeah, I have, what's it called, Lime Station, Liverpool Lime Station, where Pendolinos and Amtraks go out of, and the Eurostar, and all of that. I don't think the Eurostar will be going out of Lime Station, but yeah, you know, stuff to get like Pendolinos, but Virgin don't operate the Pendolino anymore in the northwest, so what would be the point? It would probably be stuff like what's it called? Oh god, my bloody thing's on fire. Well, a minute now, why's my thing on fire? It's not very good. 747's blown up. Oh, what's it called? Trans Pennine Express, yeah, all of them. All those train lines and all them. But yeah, I don't know. I more prefer the aviation. Look at this! I'm blooming in flames, boys. Yeah, being politically, I don't think it's an option. But imagine if you're bloody hell brought up with being acceptive of, I don't know. Okay, you're brought up with just liking cars and cars only, and you've been told planes are just for weirdos. Planes. Aviation, it's bad, it's garbage, it's boring, and it's not interesting. But cars, son, daughter, are really interesting. You know, they're great things. It's kind of like that. So it's kind of like the opinion of someone. Oh, that's a really bad way. It's okay. It's like a food. It's like your mum and dad saying, "Oh yeah, smoking's really bad for you." Okay, so being politically correct is really bad for you. And then you got your parents saying, "Oh yeah, smoking's really good for you." Alright, being politically correct is good for you, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like that. So it's kind of like not something you have to give up, but if you can, please. Yeah, call the police. That's what someone thinks. Call the police on this racist fella. I don't know if I am being racist, but I mean, it is a thing where, I mean, we talk about this quite a lot on the channel, and yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it, guys, where it is or it isn't, and if someone disagrees, well, I apologise, and I try and cover myself up. Well, when I've said something, you can't recover that, I understand. But, I think it's important just to have a bollocks to say stuff sometimes, because so many people, I'm telling you, are just so bit too. Because that's it on the news. My dad said someone needs to have a bollocks to say if China don't sort out their wet markets, we won't allow people to travel, or the Chinese ban all the airlines of coming into this country and all the train lines. Yeah, China's bullet train. Oh no, that's Japan. That's Japan. As if they could make the bullet train, more like the bollocks train. The balls train. Yeah, it's balls. Before the game sound's gone. Oh come on, I'm good at Rage. Come on, I can do this. Boom! Clap sound of my fart. It went everywhere. It went everywhere. 6 years in YouTube and he's being racist again. Oh, where did he go? Sonic Colors is now dead. It's now dead. It's not a game. I mean, it is a game, but nobody plays it because it's, I mean, just a game. Just a game. Bit like this game. It's just a game, but it's a bit old. It's about 9 years old, so I don't know if you want to play it. What am I talking about? But yeah, you know what I mean? It is like, yeah, if they didn't ban their wet markets in China. Yeah, and apparently I thought the wet markets were because China was poor or something. Or like they had a lack of like, salvation of farming, and like they didn't have like enough farmland. Like, can we do anything properly? Like it was like a financial crisis, like having the wet markets, so they offer more food, but apparently it's just like an option. It's just like an appetizer, wet market. It's like, oh yeah, someone's like saying to you, mate, yeah, do you fancy a pack of crisps? Yeah, sure do, mate. Should we go out to the park and get a coffee on the way? Well, like, I said a packet of Lucasades. Yeah, I know, a packet of crisps and some Lucasade. Well, to them, it's like, shall we get a lizard on a stick? Should we get a raccoon and a fish and a salamite and then a fox's tail and a I don't know, a wild cat and then a bat's wing on top of it, all on like a like a donaku kebab? Should we get that, mate, and just have a chat? You know what I mean? Can I just have a lizard on a stick? Crocodile's tail, please. Yeah. To them, that is like that. Like, oh yeah, should we go in there, get some munchies? Can I have a Lucasade from the shop tonight, Dad? Yeah, sure. Yeah, with Chinese, it's like, oh, lizard on a stick, and bat's tail. You know what I mean? The bats even have tails. I think they do. Well, there's one there. There's a bat. Oh no, now. I don't think that's a bat. That's a bloody. Is that a propeller? Yeah, it's a bat flying away. But yeah, it is like that. It's as common as that. It is. It's just an appetite thing. Wet markets. I thought it was because they have a lack of chicken and beef and stuff like that. But no. It's I mean, what am I thinking? Chicken noodle soup. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's an appetizer thing. So yeah, if they can, please ban it. If they can, no, ban it. If they can, that sounds like, oh yeah. If you want to, it is an option, but no, it's compulsory. Close it before you won't be allowed into our country. No, we will be allowed into your country, but you won't be allowed into our country. That's how it should be, because, at least we bother. We've got the NHS working their arse off and stuff like that, whereas you just say, oh, I can't get anything right. It is, it's like almost like, you've grown up a child with special needs. It is like that with them. They're all like specially educated, like they're not very, you know, they're a bit spazzy and a bit like second chromosome, and they're a bit like, oh yeah, that's real, you know, the ASMR thing, like eating, you know, food really loud down the camera. You've all seen it on YouTube. I haven't, but I've heard it's a thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? It is, it's like, well, sorry, my son's a bit mentally retarded. Yeah, that's Chinese, that's the Chinese nation. Not all of them. I mean, Fu Manchu, you didn't see that in him. He was a great example of a Chinese bloke chopping radios up in with one hand. And Sam Chowie as well, he's an amazing bloke, isn't he? And I know all them. Yeah. And yeah, Kung Man Fu and yeah. All that, and what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Sam. I don't know. Sam is quite a Chinese name, isn't it? Sam. Yeah, do you want to meet Sam? Yeah. He'll be Chinese. He'll be looking like this. Like, oh, where did he go? But yeah. I think the stream today was amazing. Loved the Rhino. Yeah, the Rhinos were very good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my streams are working because second stream I did today. Sorry about the rant. The PC rant. Was it hell? PC rant as well. PC. Politically correct rants. Look at this. Yeah, sorry. Got my 7-Up. Oh god, it's very limey. My gosh, that is very limey. Is it a different flavour? It is, it's lime. Lemon and lime. I thought 7-Up was only lemon. It's lemon and lime flavour. Wouldn't mind some lime. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's bad as villager news. Yeah, my mum actually heard that the other night. In Survival Island on Friday, I was doing the whole impression thing. I was like, oh no, village number 9 has been taken into hostel by village number 56. And my mum was like, why are you doing silly voices in your video? And I was like, oh, I was just, I don't know, what point was I doing silly voices? Yeah. And she, yeah. Funny, I was doing it for about 5 minutes, she said. And I kept going, ah! I was like, yeah, sorry, I'm not very well in my videos. I'm not mentally okay, so, yeah. Mentally okay. I don't know. Is that right? No. But no, ASMR is cancer to YouTube. It is indeed. I wouldn't say cancer to YouTube. Cancer of YouTube is like, I don't know, sub for sub, and yeah, all the yeah, I actually got one in the stream. I got I don't know if it was a robot, but it was some Muslim muppet trying to. He was saying, "Hello, where are you from?" You know, I'm doing a video. The title's in English, Manchester Airport, and his name's in all Arabic, and he's typed in English. What does it sound like? It does. It sounds like the man who never leaves his computer room. He's there and he's going like that over young males doing videos. Yeah, normally YouTube's quite good with blocking out stuff like that, like spam and harassment and yeah, all that. But I just timed him out, I did. It wasn't really a timeout. Timed out for 300 seconds. That's 2 minutes. Should have reported him, and I probably will if I go to the comment section. Yeah, nothing. I accept YouTube can't do everything, but yeah, something got through at the start of my stream that was basically saying, "Hello, where are you from?" You know what I mean? You know, English title saying at Manchester Airport. You know, it doesn't take an idiot to work out that. I don't know. It's just very annoying when that happens. Have you heard of Logan? Yes, I have heard of Logan. Yeah, it's basically a massive sub bot that's going on. And don't subscribe, don't interact with it. If you interact with it, you get your YouTube channel taken. I'm not kidding. Don't interact with it. His name was Tom, and then it was Carl, and then it was the Comical Canadian, and then it was Todd. I mean, you know what I mean. It's farcical, but yeah, bloody Todd. What a stupid name. Howard. Howard. And yeah, Comical Canadian. And I was at school and he commented in one of my videos and he said, great video, can't wait to see more. And I was like, Comical Canadian? I mean, really, it's a bit cheesy, isn't it? So yeah, I commented back just to have a little joke and just say, glad you enjoyed. Or I think I just said okay, because that's the only thing you can say to spammers. I just said okay, and he just came back within like, oh no, he said, great video, watched all of it. And this wasn't a stream, this was a Terraria video, I remember, and it came out about 2 minutes ago. Okay, so the video came out 2 minutes. I've had this joke. Video came out 2 minutes ago. Comical Canadian. Okay, first of all, the video was about 2 hours. Okay, video was 2 hours. It came out on YouTube 2 minutes ago. It wasn't streamed, so there was no, pre-watch of it. You know what I mean? On Twitch the night before. So yeah. So video was about 2 hours. He uploaded 2 minutes ago, and he said he watched all of it. And I felt like saying, well, did you have it on time X 40 or something? And he really enjoyed it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. It was ridiculous. And then I commented back, "Oh, glad you enjoyed," or "Okay," or whatever I put. And then 1 second later, I mean, obviously a bot. It said, "Check out this link." No, it wasn't even a link. It just said, "Do you want to be friends, or you deserve way more subscribers?" So instantly, I was like, yeah, here we are. This is suspicious activity at its greatest. Honestly, I was having a laugh with myself. I was in the canteen at school, and I was just, look at this dickhead, comical Canadian. And then he changed his name to Tyler, like thinking, I'm stupid or something. And yeah, it's just funny. And he's Canadian. His name is Tyler, and yeah, he's a Muslim now. Exactly, it's hilarious, it actually is. I mean, I think we need to try, you absolute tosser, I think we need to try a bit harder with the names. Because if it's just Tyler, or Todd, or, I mean, the comical Canadian sounded more legit, if you will. If you will, it's like fun fact. Yeah, yeah, and Logan, Logan what? Logan Tyler, Logan Canadian, Logan comical Canadian. You know what I mean? What is it? It's a mutating cell on YouTube, and the URL keeps changing. No, it doesn't keep changing. It's the same. He keeps changing his name and the brand. So it's like, yeah, I love this. I love it. Oh, someone says the channel's been taken down. It's been terminated for violator. Oh, good. Yeah, just for now. It'll be back. But no, YouTube haven't fixed the whole. They said by the 30th of March they would fix it, all the spam and misleading stuff. But no, they haven't done a thing because YouTube are working from home, which apparently I work from home every day and I can get things sorted. I didn't think removing a couple of lines of coding on, valuable phrases to say and what's spam, what's not, and deleting things is a really hard issue. I've deleted about 1,000 videos all working at home in October 2018. Why can't YouTube do it? With about 1,000 people working for them every day. Yeah, just every day. But no, I don't know. It's very odd. People like you should win awards. I wouldn't go that far, Squid and Gaming. Yeah, it was Squid and Gaming. People like me should win awards. What for? Working really hard. I mean, yeah, I go to the airport. I have activities to do. I don't do. Some people do. Some people think I go to the airport just because I've got nothing better to do at me weekends. I don't. I do it because I really enjoy it. Some people think. Some people have said, "Do you just go? Why do you keep going to the airport? Like almost like, do you have nothing better to do?" And no. More like, do you have anything better to do? And just comment. And I suppose people are curious at the end of the day. You can't argue with that. But Flesh Mound, oh lovely. A little bit of a cough, but I always do that cough and then do this. Check I forgot a bloody at the end of all this, my bloody tops will be like a bra. We gone down to there. You think bloody Edward Scissortongue's been at me? Edward Scissorhands. So I'm thinking about a bloody rapper. Edward Scissortongue. More like a whinger. That's all Dirty Dyke is, people whinging about life. It is, that's all it is. The biggest whinge. What in a rap. And it's okay, it's just a bit, sounds a bit more classy if you will, instead of all this. Because that's modern songs, isn't it? There was something on the radio the other day, and it was saying like, no sleep, no, 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 no sleep, no, 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 I think about you every night, no, 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 I sleep, no, 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 and it's like we've got a stutter. It is, it's like as bad as DJ's Aviation. I've got DJ's Aviation, DJ's Aviation, remember to wear your black suits for the DJ's Aviation. Yeah, it is, it's like we've got a stutter, like we've got a bit of a problem. Like, we want to sound like, you know, a female voice or sexy, but it just sounds a bit spasticated, like, no sleep, nah, 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 nah. Like, if someone went to my bed, the doctor said, oh, yeah, are you been not getting any sleep? Nah, 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 nah. I'd think, oh, God, bloody hell. I don't think this woman's been getting any sleep either, yeah. So, yeah, it's funny, it's not very professional. Yeah, we have to stutter, because they can't, you know, they can't sing a note. So we just repeat the note. My dad said, yeah. So it is. It's that's the world, and you know, because things sounding auto-tuned these days, you know, they just sound obviously auto-tuned. Yeah, we just stutter over things. So no, 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 no. If that was smooth, it'd be like That sounds pretty. Yeah. Someone who has never written a song in their life. Why would I write a song? What was going on? But what was going on? I suggest I did it. Yeah, I'm giving you bloody musical facts here, guys. Yeah. So if you don't want to sound stupid, you just gotta sing. I mean, not even Sia stutters. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know she says chandelier quite a couple of times, but no, that's not a stutter. That's just repeating a word. That's the lyric of a song. That's the name of a bloody song, not my lyric. Yeah, she doesn't stutter. Usually can. At least they can deliver. Do you think I've been talking about some gay person? They. People refer to themselves as they. If you refer to yourself as they, well, you might as well be saying I can refer to you as if you're like a extra pedestrian. You know what I mean? Like almost like, you know what I mean? Like you're not here, or like you're some like alien, or like something to be treated like, you know, like more like shit have stepped in. Like, oh yeah, those dogs are bloody, you know what I mean? Or bloody dog poo. You know what I mean? Yeah, just refer to me as they. Yeah, instead of bloody Kyle or a real gay name. Kyle is a real gay name. Or Cameron or something, or Leon, that's a gay name, isn't it? I'm just thinking of people in my school who are gay and they had gay names. Leon, that's a really gay name. Leon, oh Leon, oh, look at you Leon. Leon is leaning on the man. Leon is leaning on Leon. No, Leon is leaning on Camel. Cameron. That's a really gay name. Oh, don't I know it, bloody. Yeah, my little sister's friend's a bit. Doesn't know if he is or he isn't. You know, he's a bit like, we were expecting some dirty gorilla to walk through. You know, dirty. And, yeah, what came through the door was like, little earring. Oh, no, I was expecting the way she described him, like, oh, no, he's so not gay. You know, I was expecting something like, you know, full of testosterone. You know what I mean? But now it's like the menopause. It was like. Yeah. Ooh, Botox are big enough. Can I kiss your brother? Oh God, I'll tell you what. No, it's weird. I don't know why it's such a thing to be proud of these days, and almost like a thing to respect. But I suppose things like that are just gonna get worse and worse. Like, I don't know. To me, it's odd because I haven't had any friends who have been like that, and even if I did, my mum and dad would tell me, don't hang around with them because, you know, they're weird. And I was about to have a Muslim friend once, and my dad ruined it. He did. He said no. And this was back in 2005. I wanted a little friend at school, and this little Muslim lad. But no, I was allowed a black friend, but I wasn't allowed a Muslim friend. I know, I don't get that. Really, maybe because the whole, like, you know, like Islamic thing, and maybe he didn't want me to be involved with that, you know, on my behalf. But no, I don't know, but I wasn't allowed a Muslim friend when I was about the age of So I was 3. Oh, I was born in 2002. Really, I should know better, but I don't. No, I don't. If I haven't been, and that's what people. You know, if you're offended, well, by this, you're normally have someone who you're related to, or you have a friend, or you go out with someone who is a little bit gay, maybe, and you might be hurt by it. But to them, it's just like, well, I am the way I am. You know what I mean? I'm gay, or, oh, didn't you know? Or something like that. It's more like, oh, well, this guy just has an opinion, doesn't really affect me. It is, I think gay people are quite honest, I do. I think they work quite hard. No, I'm not being funny, I think they do. They work quite hard, the gays. If that's even allowed to be said. What am I meant to say? Better than calling them the blooming woofers. Look at this bloody idiot drinking. We're Richard. He said woofted. Richard's drinking. What blooming drinking. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's a bloody muppet, isn't he? Richard. Hogs in life. He's got a... Oh, what's that? Oh, God, what is that? Moo. It's a willy with a... Oh, look at it. It's like... Got all the pictures of... What's that say? What is that? Is that a video? Eat me. And it's... Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah, not very nice. Thought a train. But yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I do. I think gay people work hard and good customer service and stuff like that. I do, and I never can't help it, but quite friendly. I do, because there was a guy at the Indian and he was a little bit like, but he was a nice fella, and you know he's good at delivering the food and stuff. He only messed up once. He got my granddad my granddad wanted a Cobra and they gave him a San Miguel, and my granddad was like, you know, I didn't ask for much. He comes from the, yeah, thingy now. But yeah, I don't know. New Zealand, what am I saying? Oh, where's that place? Geordie accent, what is it? Newcastle, yeah. Yeah, I do. I think the gays are quite working hard. But if you're probably related to someone who's gay and you're just being protective for your little friend or someone. It could be a big bloke, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's, I mean, in terms of respecting the gay people, it's like, well, I know they're good at some things, I know they're bad at some things, but the thing that really gets me is how this LGBT thing, even if it doesn't involve them, it's like so. It's the thing round their neck, isn't it? More like in their mouth. No, I don't mean like that. You know, they eat it. It's the, you know, only thing they live off, this LGBT community, that I feel is a little bit childish. This LGBT, stole the flag from the LGBT, and everything's got to have a rainbow on it. It's a little bit. I think it's a little like a little kiddie thing. I don't know, like they're not living in the real world. They're not like some hyper reality, or you know, they're not living in the real world. It's more like the little fantasist of like this rainbow flag. It's but I suppose you can't really have a go at them if it only makes them feel better. But I just don't see why it would make them feel better, because I think they're quite motivated, the gays. I do. I think they're quite motivated. Motivated. No, I do. I honestly do. Don't watch me out of this video. I'm telling you, right bloody ponce. No, I do. Yeah. I do as well. But there's no. But yeah, there's this lad at the Indian. They did work hard, to be fair, and I was like, yeah, that is something. I'm not saying all. See, this is the thing now. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, all the gays work hard, but then it's gonna be like, oh, they're not all the same, you know. You know, it can't be a capitalism. You can't capitalise on things. And you know, I'm sorry, I don't have the time for people like that. I don't. But yeah, I've got other things to worry about in my day. I'm sure you do have too. But I wouldn't waste a breath, because if you're gonna comment something, I wouldn't. It's not worth it, because I probably won't listen to you. Oh no, I'll time you out for about 300 seconds. Yeah, because that works, doesn't it? Yeah, it's as bad as bloody school discipline, that, isn't it? Yeah. Bloody ridiculous. Oh, come on. I actually thought something good the other day. You know, like teachers, and, you know, we have this rant about teachers and how, you know, teaching's not as good as it used to be. You'd think I'd been around when teaching was good. Or, you know, my dad used to tell stories of when, you know, he was at school and stuff. I think my dad helped me with this one. Well, and I know, apparently a teacher in my dad's school, I think he was like a German teacher or something. He was a German teacher. Not German, he taught German. So, yeah, German. German. Yeah. He was German. It sounds like a gay German. Yeah, a gayman. Not a German, a gayman. Yeah. Like a German man. No, that's China. Yeah. Something like, some teacher walked in. And I kind of said this, because I actually feel like it's going to get warm on my body, you know, because I've been at the airport, it was foul today. But yeah, my dad was back at school, I think, you know, I said the other day, you know, Mr. McLaughlin, when that, you know, start of September 2019, he said, yes lads, I'm a business studies teacher. As you all know, I'm Mr. McLaughlin. He's quite full of himself, but, you know, bigging himself up, that's a good thing. I just don't like it when it's taken for granted. And yeah, he said, I'm not really a business studies teacher, I'm more of an Irish teacher. I'm more of an ICT teacher, as you all know. But the things he taught me in business studies were amazing. Oh, I don't mean amazing, sorry, I mean like, you know, he really, you know, he taught me about like, flexi time and inflation and banks and credit and mortgage. You know, he taught me a lot. And in 2016 I had a teacher called Mr. Men, and he said, yeah, he came from Islam. He came from Newcastle, and he said, yes lads, I'm not really a maths teacher, because he was teaching us entry level maths. Was he? I dropped a bit. Okay, I dropped. Yeah. Bloody hell, there was another train. Yeah, I can't believe I saw that. Yeah, he said, yes lads, I'm not really a maths teacher. I'm the LLS teacher, not LLS, the student support center, the SSC teacher, you know, Mr. Man in L11. Yeah, you know he's Mr. Man, and you know I teach the kids with special educational needs. You know the autistic kids and the kids with Down syndrome. And he said I wouldn't take me very seriously with this beard, and I'm not very good at teaching maths. But the things he taught me in maths did actually help me get from entry level to, I don't know, level 3 in maths, level 4, because he was really good. And my dad actually said before a couple of days ago, he said yeah, he had a teacher at school, and the kids said yeah, my dad went to a boys' school. I might as well say this before he says it. Yeah, my dad went to just a boys' school, and then there was the girls' school because it was a grammar school. Yeah, we were grammar school, and the kid said, "So are you the German? Do you teach German? Do you teach German?" And the teacher said, "No, I don't teach German. I just teach boys." So basically, saying that you don't just need to be a teacher. A teacher shouldn't just have to teach one subject. A teacher should be able to teach, a class. Not any subject, I'm saying, but just teach kids. So that's, why all these English teachers I have, think they're so special. Like they're just an English teacher, and they say, "Oh yeah, I'm not, kind of like unprofessional," but it is in a way, because that compared to that, and and it's the same approach I have on Mr. McLaughlin and Mr. Men. They were just teachers. They were teachers, and they might as well have said, "I'm not a maths teacher. I'm not a business studies teacher. I teach kids. I teach kids. You know what I mean? So as a teacher, you should be able to teach. Should be able to teach in the word teach. Not teach all subjects, but teach in a professional manner. And that's what, the teacher, my dad said. Yeah, the kid said, "Sir, are you the German teacher?" And the teacher said, "No, do you teach German, sir?" Yeah, they had I was like, "Yeah, I think it was the German teacher." My dad said, "Yeah." Well, the kid said, "Yeah, are you the German teacher, sir? Do you teach German?" And the teacher just said, "No, yes, but no." He said, "Yes, but I also teach boys." So basically, boys. It was a boys' school. Basically saying he teaches all all the boys, you know, because yeah, and it's a different world, but my dad used to snigger along and stuff like that, and the teachers used to about like, you know, that thing like you know, there's a gay man in the village and another gay man turns up in the village, but the other gay man that was originally in the village says, oh no, I can only be the one gay man in the village. You know, the teachers found that funny. If you said that nowadays, you'd get kicked out of the lesson. You would. And in a way, yeah, I get it, but in a way it's kind of like, yeah, this is the world we live in, unfortunately, I'm sorry. And it does wreck comedy, and yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, what a good one. Yeah, I teach German, but I also teach boys. Yes, that's the right approach to things. Look at this fella, he's happy and his brain's been slapped open. Yeah, you would be happy about that, wouldn't you? But now just a little bit of a quote. I said I came up with it. I think I added on to it. I don't know, I think I added on to it. So yeah, so more like yeah. Well, yeah, that was my add-on about Mr. McLaughlin and all that, and Mr. Man. Yeah, they said they weren't very good at teaching maths, but the stuff they taught me, I'm telling you, they were better than the I wouldn't say I wouldn't say foundationary level, but the more senior maths teachers, because they were more experienced teachers. Well, Mr. McLaughlin, yes, for sure, because and Mr. Men. Mainly Mr. Men, because the stuff he taught, he said he wasn't a very good maths teacher. He said, I'm not a very good maths teacher, I don't teach maths, I just the LLS, and I'm telling you the stuff he taught me in maths, but that compared to the English teachers, I said it to my dad, you know, Mr. McLaughlin, you know, he doesn't, and Mr. Men as well, he said, you know lads, because you young men and stuff. He's telling us about boxing and stuff, and he wasn't going down to our level, you know, making us feel like really comfortable with the teacher and getting to know the teacher and what she likes, or more like what he likes or whatever. But he was, you know, he was firm and sturdy and rough, but he spoke to us like, you know, adults, whereas the English teachers, it's not like more like when they go down to your level, it's more like when you go down to their level. Sometimes like one of the kids say, oh yeah, you see Love Island last night, miss, and then miss starts giving a running commentary about Love Island. I don't know if it's just my school or I'm a Celebrity, and they start talking about I'm a Celebrity, or like the most recent, or what they watch on TV or Twitter, or yeah, and Mr. Treen was like that. She walked in. I'm just recapitulating. Yeah. Recalibrating. Sorry, I'm thinking recalculating. Blimey now, Muslim lads. Yeah, she said, I know there's been a lot on Twitter, and this is the Manchester bombing. She said, I know there's been a lot on Twitter recently. I know you're all stressed, and I was like, what's going on? What on Twitter? I'm not on Twitter. I don't know what's happening. So I had to ask someone. I didn't know, and there'd been the Manchester airport bombing. Yeah, me and Big Jet TV there, blowing the place up. Yeah, but no, yeah, I'd actually like to meet that guy. He sounds pretty awesome, Big Jet TV. Not into the whole parasocial relationship thing, but you know, the whole interest and stuff like that. Yeah, amazing. I mean, I like to treat everyone the same. I don't like to favourite people, but yeah. I mean, it'd be amazing to see any of you guys or anyone in the aviation world. Yeah, like Matthew. I've met Matthew. I've actually shook his hand because he helped me with the ATC thing. I said, "Tar, mate," and gave him a good firm look in the eye. You know, the old granddad said, yeah. To let someone know you're about business. You do a firm handshake and look them in the eye. Oh, sorry, look them in the eye. No point talking down there, where there are no blooming eyes. Yeah, all the only things are down there, bloody spider eggs. So, don't know what I'm teaching them. Yeah, probably that we should hatch soon. Yeah, get out of my room. Oh god. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's yeah, you know what I mean. The teachers are so with the kids, and in a way, yeah, I get it. The kids feel a bit more comfortable, and it's relatable. That teacher's relatable, or that teacher's sound or sick. But it's like an excuse to behave badly. And when a teacher is representing that certain, you know, I don't want to say vibe, but that level of trust in the kids, more like that trust in the teacher. The kids are going to behave badly. They are. Mr. Men, though, he taught us like, you know that he was the boss, he was in charge, but he also let us be independent. But any fooling around, we were out. And that's the same, Mr. McLaughlin. He kind of says, he said something like, I watched Coronation Street last night with my wife. He said with the wife, and my 11 kids came downstairs. You know, because Irish people have massive families. No, that's not funny. Yeah, he said that. I'm going to end up getting flogged for this. I really am. But, yeah, the most controversial stream on earth. Oh, the Elgato's banning me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he said bannering me. Oh, God. Blah! Oh, God, bloody hell. Sky's blue. Remember that one? Oh, God, I can't sing it. I only know the one word to Bon Jovi. Living on a prayer. I only love one bloody Bon Jovi. Bloody heck. Get out the house. Big Jet TV's on the floor. Oh God, I just hit him. Come on, Jelly. Oh, look at him, he's running through mid-air. This guy looks horrible, doesn't he? Hey, don't be blowing us up. But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mr. McLaughlin kind of said that. Yeah, I watched Coronation, and the kids will go into the bar before school to have like orange juice. Now, can I see any of you doing that? Nah, you know what I mean? He's kind of like that, like, you know, he knows as well, but he knows, you know, not to treat us like children, and more like he doesn't treat us like we're little kids. You know, he treats us like adults. Mr. McLaughlin, he does. More like he taught us, but he's a tortoise. Yeah. Oh no, that's no way to speak about him. But you know, he's a tortoise. He taught us like we were tortoises, like really slow and stuff. It's like, right, lads. Now get into your shell. No. Yeah, Daniel Rollins struggling. Yeah, bloody Muppets. We were. We were a load of Muppets. I was the only one that was doing the work. All the others were Muppets. Because we were all from the same year. I was a year higher than them. I was year 13. Maybe year 12. And then you had the year 11s going in halfway around February. B-Tech with Mr. Buckle. And yeah, that was interesting. Just, you know, immature if you get. Actually, I wouldn't really say that about the thingy. Oh my god, it's that place. The oh no, it's not. Sorry, I thought it was thingy. The massive thingy. Oh, what's it called? The Eden Space. Are we close to that place? The Eden thing. The thing. No, we're not. It's somewhere far away. Yeah, look at this. I want to try and find the BFG. I don't know where it goes. Where it is, but yeah. I'm just wandering around the world, honestly. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's weird. Yeah. Actually, saying that, the year 11s were actually quite, you know, doing the whole prefecting thing here. Oh, here we go again. They were quite mature. Like it was, year 7s were scared, but also very mature, some of them. Year 8s thought they were hard. To me, they were pathetic. No, let's do what they thought they were and what I thought they were as a more grown up, mature person. Have I been there? Is that an arc I've never been to? Bloody hell, burping everywhere, like belching and squelching, yeah. I'm going to belching and squelching. More like being racist and squelching. Oh, look at this. Is that the wind outside? Was it rain? I don't know, my phone screen's been on for a long time. I've got a load of receipts there, you can't let me granddad know, you can't see it. Oh, it must have been in here. Yeah, it's all been taken. But yeah, yeah, it was. Okay, let's do a perspective thing here. Is that my computer fans? I think it's the... I don't know, maybe it's this new shelf, maybe it's the whole oh bloody hell. Yeah, the air can't circulate the room properly. Yeah, I know, yeah, the year 7s thought they were, yeah, like, what they thought they were and what I thought they were. Yeah, year 7s thought they were, I don't know, probably like, yeah, no, they were, I don't know, immature, okay? They were scared, okay? They felt scared, but I just thought they were immature. He was screeching, the lights will go off in a minute, 10 times. Yeah, and then the year 8s thought they were hard. I just thought they were a bit ridiculous. Year 9s thought they were, I don't know, really cool and really hard and like the grown up. I just thought they were just bastards for year 9s. Year 9s were bastards. I actually said to them bastard. I said they all went out. This wasn't the time I said, none of you have got fathers. This was a different time. I think it was the same group, and I said, no, it was at the end of the prefecting, and I said, bloody hell, the year 9s are bastards. And some girl said, mind your language, and I felt like saying, yeah, I bet your bloody languages are horrific to your mother. Yeah, I wouldn't say the father, half of them haven't got them. Oh, here we go again. But, yeah, the year 10s think they're, getting on, you know, thinking about their GCSE. The year 10s have got a bunch of mental problems, so yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Hello. Yeah. My name's a Terraria expert. If you didn't know me, I'm Sam. Oh, no, that's not what I thought of them. I just thought the year 11s were bit troublemaking. I mean, Aaron, my cousin Aaron, was in year 11, but they were, I don't know, just I don't know, just very. I didn't really speak to any year 11s, actually. No, I didn't have any problems with them. Year 11s were alright. But year 10, sorry, I'm saying year 10. Year 10. But year 11s, they thought they were, they wanted to be treated like, no, they knew better. You know, they get maturer and maturer. The year 11s wanted to be treated like year 11s. And I treated them like year 11s. I was year 13. If anything, I'm just as bad. I'm just as bad as them, but I don't see why they're bad. But yeah, year 11s, I let the girls through. I did. I let the 3 girls through because I thought that I know how I felt in year 11. You know, if someone stopped me and said, "No, you can't go up that way," I was like, I'm doing my GCSEs. You know, I don't want. You know, you don't want to be treated like an adult at that year. I mean, sorry, you don't want to be treated like a child at that year. You want to be treated like, like an adult. I mean, if someone blows it, you know what I mean, completely, just utterly acts like an absolute douchebag. Like, yeah, I'm year 11. You don't let me. I'm going to treat you for how you're reflecting yourself, if you know what I mean. Like, if you're acting like a muppet, I'm going to treat you like one, if you know what I mean. Like year 7s again. But now I learned a lot. I did 6 years, 6 months of prefecting, and it was alright. I enjoyed it. 6 months from October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months, yeah, I did 6 months. October was alright. It was okay. I was just learning in October. I was kind of letting them through, and I didn't really know how it worked until Nathaniel Jacobs said, "No, you got to stop them." And well, obviously, but I didn't really have a confidence to. And then November, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to try and do stuff a bit better. And then December, I got a bit wound up because they thought they could get the better of me. Because I was laughing and joking with Aaron and all that. And they were like, well, why have you got your cousin on duty as well? So January, start of a new year, kicked Aaron out and then started fresh. And yeah, you probably thought I had a new year routine. They've been sourly bitter-faced. Is that even a word? But you know what I mean? I didn't want to take any mess in there. I was just like, yeah, it's a new year. I didn't even think that. I just wanted to treat them like shit, really. February continued. March continued. Oh, yeah, maybe February I let a couple more through. But I was only the year 11 girls, just because we didn't want to. I stopped them, and I was like, oh, yeah, we gaming, you'll love this. Yeah, typical bloody my male audience. Yeah. I just looked at them and I thought, yeah, I don't know. They don't want to be treated like, little girls, do they? Like I'm like really supreme. No, I don't know. I just looked at them and I thought, nah, I can't. I could just fall in love with that. No, I think they thought about that with me when I let them. We were so not expecting to be let through. And I was like, well, I hope they don't take advantage of me now. And to be fair, they didn't. So I was like, well, that's grown up. And yeah. Yeah, I probably should have said more. I should have said, well, do you know who I am? I mean, if we didn't even have a go, why would I say who I am? Nobody knows who I am. Who I am is who I am. And that's all who I am. Will I am thinks he's everything he is. I just think I am what I am. Oh, that's stupid. Someone will write a book one day. It'll be the top most profoundest things in the world, and it'll be something at number 1 from such and such a fellow saying like, what comes up must go down. Isaac Newton, that person, not such and such a fella. And then we was Terraria, Sam Lockett, yeah, I am what I am. I am what I am. Yeah, more like you say what you are. You say what you are. Well, you're amazing. What you are is what you say. What you are is what you say. Brown hair, brown eyes, black t-shirt, RAGE2. The only things I say because it's what I am. No, what you say is what you are. Yeah. So what does that mean exactly? What you say is what you are. So I say RAGE2 and I like aviation. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. What does it mean? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Yeah, sorry. Forgot about the entry level English to tell you. That's only because of a teacher. That was down to the teacher. Still failed in November. Got the results in January, ripped into the English teacher. Because she is shit. No, she is. I'm not very good. Everyone thought she was good. I don't think she was very good at all. What does it do then? Oh, I don't know. Why did she teach you like that? Why did she teach me like that? Oh, bloody hell. I don't know, because it was the only way of... Well, she just came off from maternity leave. And she was going to give us our results. And I was expecting it to be like... You know, you got the envelope. Because when you get your GCSEs... Year 11s, listen out, because you won't know this year. Yeah. When you get your I'm gonna piss off everyone. Yeah, year 11s. Yeah, you get your things in like a postcard. Someone's having a wrestle with a door. It's like, bloody hell, people are so loud. I need to get a fucking sign outside my room saying, "Be quiet, monks." Monks. Oh, monks in my family. Brody found that sort of thing funny, saying stuff like, I opened my bank account up with a monk or something, or a hippie, and he's gonna steal all my money. Yeah, he found that funny, like untrustworthy people. Yeah, so basically me. That's why I use him. He's my friend. Yeah. Oh god. Remember what you said at the airport about people being friends and buttons? What? People being friends and buttons? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. People being friends and buttons. People, friends and butter. I don't know what you mean. Friends and buttons. My friends and... People subscribing to be friends. Oh, that. Oh, no, I was just saying, like... The subscribe button on YouTube's overrated. More like underused. It is. It is. You don't have to subscribe to show your appreciation for someone. Or someone should have the integrity to say, hey, the only way you can like my content is by subscribing. It is. It's not like a community anymore. It's not about people. It's numbers. It is. It's treating people like numbers. And that's most of these YouTubers, unfortunately, just not very good, not very professional. Yeah, not the world I think, I don't know, was meant to be by social media. And what's the whole point of I don't even understand what Facebook's for, really. I don't really see the problem with just sending someone a message. or like just creating like a group chat on. Why does it need to be on a certain? Why does it need to be 50 apps just to do one little tool? Like, oh yeah, I need to upload my photos somewhere. Instagram. Why? 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 Why can't I just upload it onto my phone and send it to someone? Oh, musically, if you want to dance to the rhythm of the music. What? Have you not got a radio at home? And a camera? You know what I mean? It's all done for them. Or maybe it's like a name or something, or maybe it's just that all your friends are on it and it's like, I don't know. I wish I knew. I don't get it. I don't. The things that I get are things that look a bit like this. Okay? Things that look a bit like this, I understand. And I think they have a perfectly good reason to be understood. But most people think things like these are important. I don't know why. They're just a bit of plastic with a couple of components that could set on fire inside. And it tells you that your friends just told you to F off and most reason to post. Whereas this thing, it flies and gets people around and it travels the world and it brings great pleasure to those who seek aviation. And this, well, yeah, I think we all know. 1-to-1 is huge. This, 1-to-400 will be tiny. Okay, work around that one. This is 1-to-400, might as well say. Yeah. Basically, I'll leave it for you in case you're simple. I like to have a go at people who are a bit stupid. Oh, look at it, bloody hell. Yeah, I like to have a go at people who are a bit stupid. Oh, that's horrible. I do. I take great pleasure in it. So when doing the prefecting, it's funny. Just I say something and it takes them off guard, and they're salivating before you know it. It's like, oh, isn't it embarrassing when they think they're really cool and then all their mates are saying, "Ah, I bet you weren't expecting that," and I'm just like, I'm like banging me pen against the bloody. Whoa, that's an interesting car. Yeah. I said interesting. Thinking about me bloody interesting. Me interest. Yeah. Thinking about me interests. Planes are way cooler than cars. I wasn't saying cars, I was saying phones. You muppet. I'm joking. Rise the road block. Raise the road check. Oh, what? Chocker. Chock block. It's a chocker blocker. Oh, it's one of these things. One of the Terraria expert things. What? There you go. When will you end Rage? I don't know. Maybe September. Oh god. No, I'll end it in about a month. 2 weeks. Because I haven't got much else to do. I'm looking on the map. I've just looked on the map, sorry. And there's nothing much to do by the looks of things. Wildwood, do you want to go there? Do you want to go there? And oh no, we've got a couple of bandit dens. But I'm gonna do Maternal soon, aren't I? How about the DLC? I heard it's not that great. Oh, is it? No, I won't play it then. No, DLC I don't really bother with. I just like getting the main game done and over with. If it's like Skyrim or Fallout and it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's worth seeing, yeah, I'll give it a go. But as you all know, I'm quite willing to stick my feet in it, as you all know. Oh god, more like belch out in it, yeah, in it. That's what all the kids say today, isn't it? In it, and like, and basically. In it. No, that's my thing, basically. I always say basically. My Uncle Colin, who's about 91, he always says basically in his videos and in his Friday vlogs. I know, I've got a right audience. I've got bloody MT Aviation. I'm copying off Big Jet TV. That's not my audience, I mean Inspirements. And then I've got Wii Gaming. Nothing wrong with you, but you know, we've got the millennials. And then we've got me gran, me nan, and my Uncle Colin, who's about 91. I know, I've got a right bloody audience. I know. It's a bit better than, I don't know, Graham Norton now, where it's all just all the wofters watching him. All the women that get underpaid or something, you know what I mean? It goes down to that level of like simple beings, like So people that are underpaid, they're simple. Oh, that's disgusting. So who? What? NHS workers now? They're simple. Oh God, I should really be careful what I say about bloody financial issues and stuff. I suppose Mr. McLaughlin didn't really teach me any much. He taught me a little bollocks. No, he's alright. He taught me some things. He taught me how to offend people with bad pension credits. Yeah. I mean, my granddad didn't want anything to do with me because I was upsetting him about his pension. No, I wasn't. I know financial issues are not funny and benefits and all that, and yeah, it's not great, but it's not great like I've been there. You'd think I've been there. The way I talk about it, you'd think I've been most places. Yeah. Yeah, the only place I've been is up my arse. I've had beans up my arse. Ew. Yeah, I actually have. School, cooking lesson, put beans up our bum. We had to make a beanie. Beanie! We had to make a beanie cake. A beanie bottom. And yeah, we did it. Beanie bottom, stuck beans up our bottom. Yeah. Mouldy beans, yeah. Yeah, just have a look at our bean. That's disgusting. There's no need for this. Nobody wants to hear it. And I don't really want to say it, to be honest, but if it makes me laugh, well, this might as well worth saying it. I would do anything for a laugh, me. I don't know. Someone would say something like lie on your shelf, and yeah, I would do it. And all my models just come crashing down onto my head. I don't know. It's funny, isn't it, when stuff like that happens? It's funny. God, do you think I've got simple humour? Yeah. Sounds like a disease, that. Oh, what's he got? Simple humour. Doesn't find things funny. He's politically correct. Oh God. Make people laugh. Oh, I don't know what to say. What? Oh, at school, yeah. Mr. McLaughlin shoved my shoes out the window. Yeah, he shoved my shoes out the window, and he put my tie in the bin. What's the point? Yeah, what would be the point of that? There wouldn't be a point. Oh, this game's uncompleted. Look, we've got floating things. Oh, look at that. Remnants. Sorry, son, I'm going to park it here. Oh, what a joke. Let me in. Yeah, I don't know. Mr. McLaughlin flew me out of the room. Well, that guy's like some snotty tissue. Yeah, he flew me out of the room. Shoot it. What is the point? What are those things? I knocked his drone out of the sky, apparently. I knocked his shoes out of the sky. Rasta Mouse. Rasta Mouse, what's he got to do with it? Uncle Norman likes Rasta things, I think. Like Rasta Mouse. Is that fella in there? Yeah, as you can see his bloody legs. How do I get in though? Is there a way in? It's always through the roof in this game, isn't it? How do I get in? Rasta Mouse, is there a way in? Look at me, I'm like simple, look, I'm really stupid. I don't know how to get in. Press. I don't know how to get in. No, it's quite simple. Did you hear that? Oh dear. No. Oh, is it really me? I don't know how to do it. I was lying. Yeah, that's got to do something with it. I'm just trying to think. No, still no. No can do. Oh, there's an electricity line here. With my Icarus in the way. Ah, yeah. Just trying to look for the line, if you know what I mean. I'm just sticking my fingers up my nose. My fingers! So, I've got all my fingers up my nose. My nan said if I keep sticking my fingers up my nose, I end up like a big, oh, better not say this, something from the Middle East. Big nose, hips and put my hands up there. Oh no, it's not very good, is it? Mr. Treen would bloody think, oh god, now he's calling me a monkey. Oh no, I wouldn't. It's not worth it. More like I wouldn't dare. He died sleeping. And he looks like Jesus. It's Mr. McLaughlin, he's had a good haircut. Yeah, wake up. Dad, can we go to the airport? Why would my dad have a suit like that on? And he's like, oh god. Holding his hands, he's been eating his Weetabix. It's bloody lighter fluid. Not Weetabix, you idiot. He's got a walkie-talkie. His head's, so yes, after my dad saw Graham Norton, he stuck his head in the gas oven and he's went to bed after being a little bit hot. Ooh, isn't that a bit feminine? Yeah. Right, come on, get up. Get up! That's not going to do much. Oh god, I've just gone raged on him. I've just gone raged. I've just raged on me dad. There's no way to speak to him when he's deaf. When he's deaf. When he's deaf. Me dead dad. Oh, that's not funny. Dead dad. Dad. Oh, that's not funny. Make me do a tongue. I'm like a lizard. Oh god. I find it funny. But it's not funny. Oh god. Talk about the girls at school. Oh yeah, here we are. I don't know, they come to my house all the time and then what am I screaming about? Yeah, they come to my house all the time and I tell them that Sam's not in, he's gone to the dentist. There's no dentists open, so they say BS. And they're like, yeah, I'm meant to be social distance and I don't want to be, I mean, not like I can help it, but I don't really want to be kissing the girls at a moment. Oh god, that sounds ridiculous. Sounds like I've got them all over me. In a way, yeah. This one I said I fancied, yeah, she liked me as well. She did, she used to look at me. You really wondered who's that? Who's this weird looking guy with a funny hair? I mean, you've got funny hair. I mean, yeah, these sideburns are starting to look like bloody Father Christmas's beard. Sideburns now look like hide ferns. Yeah, hide ferns. You know, ferns in the desert. Sideburns are starting to look like Star Wars. No, high sideburns. Oh, spy sperms. That's ridiculous. Hide the sperms. How would you hide the sperms? Where do you hide them? Under your bed? Under your bed? Under your bed? In your can of coke? In your can of coke? In your can of coke? Yeah, just start saturating your coke. Yeah. Then there's such thing as coke white. Oh, that sounds dreadful. Oh, yeah, it does. Was that Slenderman? Oh, is that Slenderman? Slenderman was having a piss off a building. I mean, off a mountain. I'm gonna have a bloody heart attack. Whew. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she did. She held the door for her. She went, thank you. And I was drenched. And yeah. Oh no, I'm not meant to go around here, am I? Yeah, it's still closed. And he said Father Christmas has stole my clothes. Father Christmas has stole my clothes. How could he steal your clothes? Yeah, you need something different to wear instead of wearing that red thing every year. That red thing. That bloody red bungee jumping looking thing. It does look like he's bungee jumping Father Christmas. And Coca-Cola bought him, didn't they? That's why he was red. Sorry, why he was green, but now he's red. I'm telling you, 7-Up's amazing. I wonder if he'll make an 8-Up. An 8-Up! Yeah, he's got 8-Up. He's got 8-Up. Yeah, he's got 8-Up. Oh no. I've got, yeah, 8-Up. I'm but stupid. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I haven't even know how many fingers I've got, guys. I think I'm like Lewis Reed. I've got like 50 fingers on each foot. 50 fingers on each foot. God, more like fringers. Freet, yeah. Frings. What are those? What was those 50 things on your frings? He said minch. This is funny. What did she do? Oh, she just kept looking at me. Not stared, but she just kept looking at me. And I was like, yeah, I know this female behaviour. Yeah, I had it in McDonald's. I was with me nan and my sister, and these girls came in and we started going, oh, look at him. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I was just playing it cool. I was just like, and once, I was sitting next to some girl. It was in year 11, and she was quite pretty. And then someone came, I think it was Mr. Jones, just to say, you coming to sixth form this year, Sam? I was like, no, next year. And he was like, oh, I thought you were year 11. I'm like, I am. I thought next year in terms of school years, not year. I know, I'm bloody stupid. Oh god, this place is a bit over the top, isn't it? So the game looks good at the start, but in the end it looks crap. It's like my adventure maps. My adventure maps. The things that I've worked on. I'm telling you, Sam's brill. Sam's brill at YouTube. Oh no, he's not. A horrible guy. He's even got musty fingers. Musty fingers. Have you seen his fingers? Oh, is that the BFG down there? Oh, it's a bloody paint can. Yeah, it's the BFG, isn't it? I haven't even got the BFG in this version. And I've got the Deluxe edition. And it's not air. It's not air. It's just not there. It's not there. It's not air. It's not air. It's not air. Play Rage 2. Look, I've even got the bloody Deluxe just to prove it. Here you go. Rage 2, and I've got it. You bloody hope so. I've made nearly 50 episodes of it. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, look at me. I'm like a spider in a cave. Just one spider in a cave. There can't be two. Be like the gay men in the village. Can't be two of one. More like one of two. Oh, God. Bloody hell. Look at this. I reckon this is how Simon... It is like Simon Cowell in the back. Yeah, abuse Simon Cowell. Yeah, Simon Cowell. Oh, no. I think you're rubbish, darling. I think you're rubbish. Oh, just crash him into a bloody hill before he starts doing stupid things. Simon Cowell! Oh, blooming hell, you bloody idiot. When will you next be at the airport? Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. I know, just to make Q&A Wednesday good. No, I'm joking. Yeah, she kept looking at me and held the door for her. She said, hello, Aaron. She looked at me. And then, what else did I do? Yeah, I let them through. She said, oh, thank you. She was more like, oh, thank you. Like, almost like I've came to such trouble for letting them through. Or more like they've came to such trouble to... Oh, they're nice girls, actually. Yeah. I remember that Sophie one. Oh, my granddad was made up. He was like, oh, when's Sophie's... When's the wedding? Oh, yeah, some girl sat next to me and... February, and I was writing up my not my educational care plan. I was extending my CV, but I was making my CV as if I was applying for a job at Airbus or something, or like Cafe Pacific down at Heathrow. Bloody heck! And so I lived in Liverpool. Could have been worse because I lived in Oxford. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, I've got to live in Australia. Yeah, Cafe Pacific. Yeah, sure. It's not that far away. Just stick a big one up your bum. And yeah, I don't know. Who's that? Yeah, she was looking at me bloody thing. I mean, she was looking at my thing, my write up, and she was like, I'm gonna sit next to the new kid. And she was there for a day. And so, Miss Jones said, did you like sit next to Sophie, Sam? I just played it cool. I was just like, yeah, it's alright. No, it's alright. I just played it cool. She was flicking her hair. This blonde hair kept going into my face. And I was like, Peh. And my granddad found that hilarious. Oh, Simon Cowell! Whee! Looks like his cookie, Kevin. Looks like his cookie. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a bit of a faff, wasn't it? She was saying, she's reading this thing. She's saying, "What job in aviation?" And I was like, yeah, I bet you don't even know what aviation is, love. And she's saying, sorry, I'm so nosy. And I was like, yeah, you just... Yeah, I'm cheeky when it's an opportunity, aren't I? Don't want to go out with that. She was a bit... bit rough, I would say. Yeah, Sophie for you, guys. She desperately wanted to sit next to me, I'm telling you. I don't know what it was. Must have just been the charisma. The charisma! There was no charisma. The only charisma that was in it was like... And then she said, why doesn't this kid talk? Like thinking, I've got hearing aids in and they're off. You know? Oh god. Yeah, bloody stupid. A good way to test if hearing aids work is get a young person and say, can you hear us just as good as you could before? With a black person. With a deaf person, you know, it's hard to recalibrate all those years back when you could blummin' hear. You know what I mean? Just try on Sophie. She thinks I'm deaf. She did. Kids these days, we do think that you can't hear. He said, who's this? Why is this kid not speaking? It was just to piss her off, just didn't speak. So there was no charisma. No charisma. More like stigma. Yeah, I was just sitting there, just doing my work. I wasn't fussed on anything else, but just ending that long type up. And I was like, oh, here we go. This should be interesting for me, to see how well I deal with this embarrassment. Embarrassment, it doesn't really happen with... Oh, watch me get bummed at the airport next week. Yeah, my Sophie. Sound like a bloody strangled little cat. Oh yeah, I might as well show you my SLW International. I want to show you my Pan Am. Oh, I want to show you my Pan Am. My mum's believing I'm getting the pans ready for tonight. Clapping. Doom 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 doom. The NHS. Doom 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 doom. Yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. Oh no, it's stopped, but I'm sure some people who are bored, obviously, on Thursday will do it. Basically, the little cherubs, they think they are. There's actually a road in near where my school is, and it's like a fad. Every single window's got the same print. It says NHS, and then it has like a little rainbow under it. It's obviously been, you know, printed from Google Images. No effort put into it, but that's a fad. And yeah, I don't know. The whole street's just, or everyone's windows are decked in it, and I just thought, people are sheep. Someone does something, another person does it, and another person thinks, oh, I'm going to do that. And then more people do it, because I think it's peer pressure, but it's almost, we live in a society where if you don't do something, like clap, these Muppets that are doing it, that started it, it's like the LGBT people, oh, you don't support us, ooh. You know, they either start to shame them and like forecast them and think they're low key. I don't mean low key as in local, I mean low key, high key, like ding ding, low key, doo doo. Oh, it's stupid. Yeah, or like a key that you keep under your door and it's quite low. Obviously, if it's under your door, if it's in your door, that's a problem. Yeah, if you ever get burgled, yeah, you've probably left a key in the door where someone can smash a hole through the existing glass pane and just get the key out the door and then take it and then open your door. No, my dad's taught me. I mean, that can happen with a police officer. My dad was in jail, but when he was a police officer. Oh my god, yeah, it's like me with the pans. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, running over me bits of sperm at the airport. Yeah, it's the most controversial thing ever, but if you find it funny, you know, you're invincible if you like this. Oh yeah, I've got this little thing on the bloody trident. I mean, a trifle. I thought you said a tripod. And he said a trifle. Oh god, it'd be dirty. Yeah, came in my existing Guitar A350. I mean, Cafe Pacific. It doesn't quite fit. There's a bit of a gap. I showed you in Friday vlog. My mum and dad actually watched that Friday vlog. My dad found it hilarious. I said the bear, and I showed a bear. Yeah, the Friday vlog the other day. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, Friday vlog the other day. What day was it? Friday. It's coming on Wednesday. Yeah, Manchester Airport for the collection. Yeah, I'll have 2 747s here soon. Oh, 747. Yeah, look at this. Oh, that's an awesome Pan Am. Pan Am. Yeah, I've got a Pan Am and I did it the other day. This is the airport now. Not much has changed. I built a control tower. Oh yeah, not much has changed. I've got a spinny thing at the top. That's now a British Airways hangar. Yeah, it says British BA. So British Airways. Yeah, makes great sense. And then I think you've seen this. I've just decorated the underworld of it. I'm actually thinking, you know, like Gatwick, where they have like a massive like I don't know if it's like a sky bridge, but it's like a Gatwick. They have like a massive bridge going from one terminal, not terminal, but one gate line to the other. Yeah, that's we could do with Gatwick, and it's high so the tails don't hit. I've got the A350. So my eyes are hurting. A350 1000 British Airways. Oh, with the A350 British Airways A350. British Airways. It's the British Airways hangar, that is. Should say British Airways British hangar. Yeah, we've got the British Airways Spanish hangar, but then we've got the British Airways Chinese hangar. Yeah, more like Spanger. Spanger. More like Spanker. Yeah, we've got an Egyptian Air. I hope you like the livery on it. I like your British Airways bills. I know. We've got Egyptian Air. Can you hear me? Sorry. Yeah, this is a 300 777. I don't think I've done me moulds alright. I mean, inside, unfortunately, it's still Cathay Pacific. But it will change. Oh, Egyptian Air. It's alright. And I've got the Cathay Pacific A350, which I've got there. Pan Am. I like the prehistoric aircraft, and I've got Qatar A330, Air France A321. I've got the registration and everything. I'm just trying to deal with the aircraft first, and I've got British Airways 777. This is probably my favouriteest model. Yeah, mould. Because once I have a mould for the aircraft, I can just apply any livery to it. That's what NG models do. Apparently there's been some beef with Gemini Jets and NG. I don't think it's true, but some lawsuit. I don't believe it for a second. Yeah, and look at this. Have I shown you this? Have I shown you this? I think I've shown you this, haven't I? Hang on, have I got Alzheimer's, or have I actually showed you all this? I know, have I shown you a couple of videos ago? Yeah, that aircraft is this one. This. So that on screen is this, the American A3, I just have them out. A330 200 with its super delicate engines, because it's from NG models. Things aren't loose on the NG, but the wing kind of bends, and the engines on the A330 are quite loose. They kind of, yeah, they're very loose. Wow. Not going to mess with it. And also the antennas fall off. NG are good. Very good, I'm impressed, but I want the engines to be a bit more sturdy. Yeah, better than Gemini Jets, I would say. But yeah, that's this one. But in Minecraft. Yeah, block mode. Yeah. There we go. I want a United 767 as well, because I think that would look nice. I mean, I've got a lot of aircraft that I want to build, just a part of my collection, because I'm trying to base Terminal 1 off Manchester a little bit in this world, and then Terminal 2, this one, kind of off Heathrow and stuff like that, like national airlines, and not like luggage carriers and package holidays. I'm just trying to go for international airlines like Pan America, Cathay Pacific, Egyptian Air, Qatar, Air France, and BA. Mainly BA. This is the British Airways. I like British Airways. They're kind of like the underdogs of the aviation world, but They're streetwise then, they know how to survive in difficult times, British Airways. I don't know what my favourite airline is. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe TUI, just because we've got a 767. I don't really know. I like Thomas Cook a lot. But they've gone. I like TUI. But I don't know what my favourite airline is. Maybe Cathay Pacific. I quite like Virgin. I do. I quite like Qatar. And Iceland Air. With the Heklavik livery. And the Aurora. Sorry, I'm just mining for gold in my ear. Oh, lovely that, isn't it? I've got a bigger wax. A bigger wax in this ear. It's Terminal 172. Big wax in this ear. Carriers in this ear. More like snails. Yeah, and then you got your Holiday Airlines in Terminal 1. Have they fixed the chunks? Yeah, I've got Stampus Airlines. Don't know what that's doing. I've got this aircraft. This Iceland Air 300er. 757. Look at this. And oh no, I should really do it like this. Hang on. Watch me drop it and it falls to pieces. I've got this in Minecraft. Look at that. If the lighting was appropriate, you could see it better. Look at that. I've got that in Minecraft. I built it in Minecraft. Yeah, amazing. I've got plain spot and ringway would think of this. Moulds are amazing, yeah. Yeah, amazing. I've got the wings right and everything. And I've got the A340 here. I've had to build all over. Oh, I just got the A330 and just extended it and gave it a little bit more bigger wing. But yeah. What models do you not have aircraft in Minecraft? I don't have an A380. And I don't have a A319 or A318 or a... oh no, I've got an A318. I haven't got an A320 mould. And I haven't got a 7... I've got a 777 mould, obviously. I haven't got a full 747 mould, like a 400er. I've kind of got the 747 SP. Because in 2014, that had to fit down that to the according size. So it hasn't got the long tail like on the 747. Oh, that was horrible. I was like about to be sicky. 737. We saw that today. So Ryanair. Will you have any ATRs? Why would you want ATR? I might have an ATR. I might have a Bombardier. The thing is, I'm kind of running out of space, if you know what I mean. I'm going to get rid of the nice guys. But just copying them to the structure block, so whenever I need them, I can just place them. Because these aircrafts, this one, that one, that one, I could have a Virgin 747 there. I could have a Flybe there. I could have an Emirates A380 there. I know, it's smashing the wings together, but you know, I could have a KLM. Here, I could have a couple of cargo freighters. A FedEx, a Jet 2757. You know, stuff like that. Just look around my room. A Virgin A330. I don't know. A Thomas Cook A330. I want one of them. I only got a Thomas Cook 767. But yeah, got a couple of the 2Es and stuff. Yeah, I just want to get rid of the nice guys. It actually looks a bit like Manchester as well. Terminals there, runway Vista Park, and then where that girl sits. I don't like her. I don't like her anymore. Not because she said something to me, just because I moved on to the younger girls at school. And yeah, 2 years younger than me instead of like 25 years older than me. That's how it goes. Sorry. See you later. Bye. Yeah, I'm actually going to go now. Terraria tomorrow. Yeah, Terraria tomorrow. Bye.